Hi guys, welcome to the Facebook Live for Know You More. Hopefully we've got some people logging in just now. It should be 5 o'clock. You might be tuning in to learn a bit more about Know You More, or maybe maybe you're curious about the topics that we're going to be discussing in Know You More over the coming weeks, or maybe you're interested in working with us and you kind of want to know a bit more about us and what we do. So I've been working with Tim and Chirag, the founders of Know You More, since February of this year now, and ever since I heard them talk about it, I felt really excited about what they wanted to do. They are on a mission to help a generation to really think differently about themselves and their opportunities, and to really make a positive change in the world. And to me, I really resonate with that, and I feel pretty excited about what they want to do. So what is the point in knowing yourself and self-knowledge? What does that really mean? Well, it's about kind of knowing what confidence looks like. It's about knowing what fuels you, what you like, what you don't like, what you dream in your life. And it's all about you learning more about yourself and what that means to you. So what if you know more about those things? Well, it helps you be able to make clearer decisions, to choose a path that really feels right with you, and you can be more connected to what you're doing in your life, and that in turn kind of leads on to things being more likely for you to succeed in them. It's much easier to find motivation to do things, and it helps you to build resilience. And I certainly know that from my own perspective and doing that in my life, and I'll talk about that in a minute, but that massively helped me and really changed things around. Purpose is a really big thing that's known across the corporate world now as well, in terms of how much difference it makes in terms of how engaged you are in your job and what drives you. Having a real purpose is really helpful. So those benefits are really the reason why Know You More exists. We know what a game changer knowing more about yourself is, and how much benefit that can bring to you. And we help people to find those things and to take a really good look at themselves through coaching, through group coaching, through one-to-one coaching, and also through our community, so sharing stuff with you guys. So why am I here? Why am I talking to you? Well, other than other things really resonating with me, which I'll tell you about in a minute, I've been a coach for quite a long time, in that even though what I do now is quite different, I started coaching when I was at uni, and I coached the novice rowing squad, and I absolutely loved it. So that was more about kind of building plans for building up their fitness and their technique, but it was also about helping them deal with their mindset about how do they become a better rower, can they really challenge their capabilities in terms of how fit they can be and how great their technique can become, and then also about racing and, you know, the succeeding or failing in racing, which can be pretty tough sometimes. So I'm also an acupuncturist and a little bit of a geek as well. I quite like doing some geeky things, and I'm a pretty hardcore foodie. I love food, so it's quite good that I also really love exercise, because it means that I'm not going to put on too much weight. Yeah, and in terms of why Know You More seemed really exciting to me, I kind of wish that I had something like this when I was at uni. There was career counselling at the time, which essentially kind of looked at what subjects I'd studied and then what that meant I could do for a job. You know, things like accountancy, or become a lawyer or a teacher. And whilst there's nothing wrong with those professions, they're amazing, I just didn't really connect with them at all, because I didn't really know what that meant. And what it would look like on a day-to-day basis. I didn't really feel excited or inspired about any of those things. And yeah, I think what what really changed things for me was when I did start to learn about what my passions were, what my strengths were, what really energized me and kind of got me out of bed in the morning and made me want to do things and take action and work with people in the world. And that's what really changed, and that's what Know You More offers. And so I kind of feel like that's really exciting, because if I'd had something earlier on in my life, I think I'd have actually found the things that I loved a little bit earlier. So I feel pretty passionate about it. So enough about me. What we're going to talk to you about in the upcoming Facebook live chats are topics that have come up again and again, really, with people that we've worked with. So they're pretty common themes, and we definitely want you to kind of let us know if there are more things that you want us to talk about too, but these are the kind of ones that we hear a lot about. So I've got a little something I made earlier. So how many times have you heard yourself or somebody else saying, and I really hope this is the right way around, but have no time, no confidence, no choice, no direction, no idea, no life? How many times? I mean, I've definitely said that to myself before. And what we want to do at Know You More is really flip that around, so that it becomes no direction, no confidence, no choice, no life, and no time. So you're really building up a picture of what those things actually mean, rather than the absence of them, what they mean for you, and how does that affect your life. So, you know, throughout life there can be really challenging, really difficult, really uncomfortable times, but it can be really particularly acute at times of transition and leaving college, coming to the end of uni, about to start your new job or start out in work, are all times when it just can feel really, really daunting and overwhelming. I know for me, it felt like a massive void. I didn't know what I was doing. Everyone was telling me, you know, oh, the world's your oyster, you can do anything you want to in life. And actually for me, it felt more like, I don't know what the hell to do. I've got my whole life ahead of me. What if I don't choose the right thing? What if I do something wrong? What if I just completely mess up and I start on one track and it's not the right one and I can't change? Well, I kind of figured out that that was okay, because I've had quite an eclectic career. But yeah, it's a common thing, and you're not alone if you're feeling those things at all. Almost everyone feels that. The great thing is that there's actually loads that you can do about it. There's loads that you can act on, that you can change, that you can do something about. And that's really what Know You More is all about. We're here to let you know that you can choose. You can choose to think differently. You can choose to find your way rather than what somebody else is telling you to do. You can choose to start noticing your mindset and the way you think, and to really challenge those aspects of yourself. Is what you believe actually true? Is what other people are telling you actually true? And you know, you've got the choice to make positive change as well and do things differently. So we're going to be connecting with you guys through these Facebook Lives, through other videos from other collaborators, with blogs, with social media, and through our newsletter as well. So if you haven't already signed up to our newsletter, then please do. You can go to our website, knowyouMore.co, and you can sign up to the newsletter there. And also you can like the Facebook page, although you've probably done that if you've signed into this Facebook Live, but I think we're going to use this video in other formats too. So yeah, I don't think we've got any questions. I'm just going to see if we've got any questions. Forgive me, this is my first Facebook Live, so I don't know for sure, but I don't think we've got any questions. But please, if you watch this video, even if it's not live, if you've got questions, post on the Facebook page. Let us know what's on your mind. We really want to know so that we can help you to start looking at things differently and really change things in your life, take some really positive action. So tune in next week, same time, 5 o'clock. I will be here to talk to you about confidence, and not having no confidence, but knowing confidence instead. So yeah, definitely tune in and we will see you then. All right, cheers.